Yeah, so we're gonna go back on topic now. This devil. So in the book of Isaiah 45, yeah, in verse 9, woe unto him that striveth with his maker, and let the potsherd strive with the potsherds of the earth. Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, what makest thou all thy works? He have no hands. Woe unto him that saith unto his father, what begettest thou? Or to the woman, what hast thou brought forth? In other words, the word woe means destruction. So that's Esau. Esau's striving against his maker by the philosophies and by the words that proceeded out of his mouth, and blasphemies. Like it mentions in the book of Daniel, the 7th chapter, that there was a horn and it had eyes on it, and it had mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. All right. So, for example, down here in England as well, which I thought that article was based in America, but it was really a situation based on here in the UK. But anyway, I have another article that I want to bring out too. Back onto the topic. So what you have here, this is from the Christian Institute.org.co.uk, .uk. MP's brazen attack seeks to impose same-sex marriage on the COFE. I don't know what that means. Like Church of England. Church of England, right? Is to be discussed by Parliament next week. On Tuesday, Ben Bradshaw MP is expected to present a motion to enable clergy of the Church of England to conduct Sodomism marriages on the Church of England premises in certain circumstances. So now where we at now? Let me think about what's going on out here now. I think what I need to do is, let me go over here because I want to take the shortcut. Because I want to close out so I can be on my way. Yeah, so premises in certain circumstances. The Church of England recently voted welcome plans for churches to bless sodomism, but churches cannot conduct that wedding, right? So that's what they're saying. They can't conduct it, but eventually they will conduct it because the church doesn't hold no power to this empire. All right, it's the bankers, and below the bankers, the politicians. They're the ones that's calling the shots. So if they say, look, the Church of England, if they say to the Archbishop of Canterbury and other, clergymen of that church to establish that, they're going to have to do it. With no choice, they're going to have to do it. And you know what too? If they do that, then there's not much more they have to do to, fulfill a couple of their sins, man. And then they're going to bring out the final sin, which is the MO to the TB. All right, and that's going to seal the deal. But again, this is a blasphemous work that they're putting out there, man. And then they're going to have this priest that believes that he's non-binary. He's going to be one of the heads to spearhead this notion that God is neither man or woman, which it tells you in the scriptures that the Most High is a man of war. So he is a masculine spirit. But they're going to convince the public in this case that there's neither. To those that have changed who they are to a different form, to be accepted, to be included. And it's not even about doing them justice at all. It's about, again, spreading corruption with more philosophies on the left-hand side and plaguing more of the people. That's what it's all about. Okay? That's the goal of that old serpent. Like they like to tell you, oh, it was an actual serpent. It was a snake. It wasn't a snake. It was a man that was operating as a serpent, meaning he was skilled in deceiving. He had the wisdom and understanding on how to deceive. That was the purpose of the serpent. And he has that same skill today. Right? Reposition this phone the right way. Let me have it right here. So I think about the yeah, so that's the thing. That's what he was made to do. Okay? But eventually all of this left-hand side stuff is all gonna bite him in the ass. In due time. Usually it does anyway, it always comes around. You know? Especially nowadays when you do, like I want to use this term karma, right? Which goes back to Hinduism. But I would just use that term anyway. It always comes back. Always does, man. But it's coming back much more quicker these days and times. So, yeah. As it is written, for the mystery of iniquity do have already work, and who will now let him until he be taken out the way. And as it is the Lord is going to let this man do what he's doing. And then he's going to be taken out the way. I think I'm going the right way now. This park is actually pretty big. So yeah, let me go back to the precepts now. Hold on, wait there. Since this is loose. No, it's not loose. Okay, just gotta stiffen this up. Yeah, so actually back to the article. So the Church of England recently voted low compliance for the church to bless Sodomism, where churches cannot conduct the wedding. The motion itself cannot change the law. But Bradshaw, who was one of the first MPs to enter into a civil retention to an issue, and hoped it would be a precursor to the actual legislation. A co-sponsor of the bill, which is being introduced under the 10-minute rule, including Harriet Harman and Dame Margaret Beckett and Sir Peter Bottomsley. Under the 2013 Sodomism marriage legislation, no church can be forced to conduct same-sex wedding, and this is because of four legal safeguards, often called the quadruple luck. And like I said, man, Esau has these legislations to do this and to do that, but they can break them. The same one who gives the laws can break the laws. They break laws all the time. Esau is not sincere about his laws that he established. He breaks them. I mean, we're talking about the devil here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the counsel of the wicked. The wicked man will not stand by his words. They will break their words. So now, let's read some more precepts here. Yeah, let me see if I can get the book of. Let me see if I can get this time right here. It should be over here. Yeah, it should be over here. Yeah, it should be somewhere. Oh yeah. Let's go to the browser. Yeah, it looks like I've read all of the precepts, man. I need to read. But just to end it off in saying this though. They're gonna continue to do what they're doing until they can't do it no more, until the Lord gives them the red light to stop it, man. Alright? So, you know, yeah, there's wickedness around here and there's more wickedness to come. Yes, indeed. But the Lord is just basically deceiving him in his wickedness. And through his wickedness, he will be destroyed. He will be taken out of the way. As it is written in the book of Isaiah 14, that, you know, he will be brought down low to the dust. And it's all going to be due to their wickedness, man. So let them have at it. Let them keep going at it. And before you know it, Lord willing, in due time, the Lord is going to make his second return, Yahweh Shai, with the angels and as well as the archangels as well. And, they're going to do justice out here, man. Bringing down this last of the ones of the paganistic empires, man, which is what we're in, to establish the kingdom. So with that, I'm going to be closing. Shalom.